There was a time in my life when I wasn't just lonely. I was invisible. Alive, but somehow not part of the world. I could move and speak, and yet nothing I did seemed to reach anything beyond myself. Loneliness didn't feel like sadness, it felt like a silence so heavy that even my own thoughts echoed back at me like they belonged to someone else. I've been in rooms full of people surrounded by laughter and felt absolutely nothing. Just a quiet realization that everyone else was living and I was watching life through a window I couldn't open. For a long time, I thought that loneliness was something that I had to fix or outrun, when in reality, it's one of the biggest signatures of being alive. There is a solitude at the core of being human, a fundamental distance between one inner world and another. No matter how close you get to someone or how deeply you love or are loved, there is always a space that cannot be crossed. And if you are someone who feels deeply and carries questions instead of answers, that space feels louder. And when that awareness turns on, you feel alone even in crowds. That doesn't mean you're abandoned though, it means that you've stepped into something real. Suffering often comes from the disconnect between who you are and who you pretend to be, because most of what we call connection nowadays is just surface level performance. Real connection happens only when two people meet in depth, when someone recognizes the silence in you and doesn't try to fill it. But that kind of meeting is rare, and loneliness is often the echo of that rarity. I stopped trying to escape it. I learned that loneliness didn't mean that my life was invisible, that my life was empty. It meant my inner life was larger than the rooms I was standing in. When I understood that, loneliness stopped feeling like a punishment. Comfort in solitude became the gateway to understanding who I really am. Sure, some people suffer because they are alone, but others suffer because they abandon themselves just to belong. But like I said, being lonely doesn't mean you are invisible. It means you refuse to flatten your depth to survive shallow expectations and that your inner world is still intact. Intact things can hurt, but they can also turn pain into wisdom. You have to realize that you are not alone because you are unlovable. You are alone because you have not yet been met deeply enough. And that's not a curse, it's a mirror. And if you can stand in front of it without turning away, you may finally see yourself waiting to be known, to be loved, and to forgive yourself for surviving this far. I don't feel healed from loneliness, I feel at peace with it. And once I felt that, I was never truly alone again.